So recently I've made one of my clients over $100,000, and it all came from understanding one simple idea about human psychology. So what I want you to do is think about how you act when you want something. So let's say you want this fancy car or whatever. In your regular life, how do you act when you want this thing? Are you constantly thinking about it? Are you constantly working towards it? Or whatever you're doing that. So just think about that first. And on the other side, think about how much you want that thing when it's in front of you. So let's say you want this fancy sports car or hypercar, whatever. And now think back to a time when you actually saw it, when you saw this thing in person, and how much different you acted, or in your mind, how much of a different perception you had of how you wanted to act just because this thing was in front of you. But now I don't mean when you saw it online, when you saw a little video about it, but let's say you want a car let's say you want an Audi R8. That's your dream car. If you saw that car in real life, think back to a time when you saw it and how much different the perception of you wanting that thing was compared to if you just think about it now. Okay, yeah, I want this thing. Okay, I just want to do it. I'm going to do the work and I'm going to get it. Think about the difference between these two scenarios. Now, what you'll notice is how much your desire for that thing is going to multiply. Why? Because it's right there in front of you. You know what the thing is, you can feel it, you can touch it, whatever you want to do with it, and you can see the thing, and that's why your desire for it multiplies tenfold. So there are two components of this. First one is going to be the thing you want. If it's there right in front of it, you cannot forget it. If you're doing your day-to-day, you're doing whatever, you're going to forget about your goal. Or maybe you're not going to forget about it subconsciously, but you're not going to constantly actively think about, yes, I want this car, yes, I want this, I want the deal to be like this, whatever. It's going to be a back of your mind. Maybe sometimes you're going to forget about it, and that's going to be it. But when the thing is there, when it's right in front of you, that's when it's harder to avoid it, right? Because if it's something is just right in front of you, the thing you want, the thing you're just 5 meters away from it, you could sit in it and it's done. That's when you cannot avoid it. But that's because you get faced with the thing and the consequences of you not having that thing already. And why this works even better in person is because you are the one in front of it. If you're seeing this thing online, it's way easier to see, okay, this is what everyone experiences. You see it 1,000 times, you scroll past it, you like it, whatever you want to do. But if you were the one next to it, if the thing is in person and it's you next to it, the thing about it being you. It's you are the one who can just sit in it, and it's your experience, and that's why it feels even that much stronger. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at your 5 senses. You got vision, smell, hearing, taste, and touch. And you're gonna look at your service and you'll see which of these senses is most connected to the dream result of your coaching, your whatever you're selling. And now to find out which one is gonna be the one you wanna pick is just by asking yourself, if removed, which one would take most away from your service. So let's say if you're selling perfume, it's obviously going to be smell, because if you can smell it, there's no service with it. But on the other side, if it's food, you want to taste it, you want to have taste, right? But for most businesses, it's just going to be the vision. If it's going to be something money related, if it's going to be body related, it's going to be wellness related, it's going to be the vision. You're going to see your body, and what you're going to do, if you're making money, you're going to see the things you're making. Obviously, you're still going to need hearing, you're going to need smell, you're going to need taste, everything. But vision is going to be the main component for most businesses. Okay, so now we have the first component of this. The second one is going to be understanding the value equation. It's how we perceive value. And this is going to be from Hormozi. I'm going to put it on screen right here. It's going to be dream outcome times perceived likelihood of achievement divided by time delay times effort and sacrifice. And what we're doing with this thing, we want to make this equation as good as possible for people to perceive our stuff as valuable as possible, and that way we can sell more of it, sell better of it. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna optimize the fuck out of it. That way we can make the thing we sell seem as valuable as possible, and it's gonna make it easier for us to sell it. Now, a core principle of marketing that I think everyone should understand by now is that when you're doing your ads, when you're doing your copy, everything, you shouldn't be talking about the process of the thing. So let's say your thing is selling meta ads, you don't want to be talking about that in the ads. What you want to be talking about is the dream outcome. What is going to be the thing that they're going to get as a result of your service? So if you're helping them get meta ads, what is going to be the result? Well, they're going to have more money and they're going to be able to buy stuff. So how do we combine all of this? How do we combine the vision? So we pick that vision is going to be the thing with how we're going to market. Second is going to be that we need to market with the dream outcomes and connecting that the value equation, and how do we make the whole thing personalized so they can see, okay, this is going to be my thing and I'm going to be the one who's going to get this dream result and not just anyone who watches this or does whatever. So we're going to think about the stages where you're talking with the person. So this could be while you're setting them or while you're on the sales call. Any of those stages while you're talking, trying to convince them to go to the next stage in your sales process. What you're gonna do is take two things. You're gonna get one image of them. So if you're talking to them through the DMs, it's gonna be photo of them on the profile, so like a profile photo or an image they posted. And the second thing, you're gonna think about the dream outcome and you're gonna make a preset of what that looks like. So if you're in the niche of like fitness, you would take a picture of some random bodybuilder or some like good physique. Or if you're in the money niche, what you're gonna get, after they work with you, they're gonna be able to buy cars, they're gonna be able to buy a mansion, whatever they wanna do, whatever your dream result is, and you're just gonna get those images. And then the second component is gonna be taking an image of that person. You're gonna go into AI, into ChatGPT, whatever you want, and ChatGPT is gonna be the best one right now, just because the model of connecting faces to things is just insane. And you're just gonna tell the AI, combine this, make this person, add it to this image, and that's gonna be it, and you're gonna send it to them. It's that fucking simple. And that's gonna be the whole thing. They're gonna see the exact vision that they're gonna get, the direct dream outcome they're gonna get as a result of working with you with their face on it. They're gonna see the exact vision of themselves like it's an image in their gallery after they've worked with you, and they're gonna see it right now in the present moment. So if we go back to the thought experiment we had at the beginning, so how much your desire multiplied when you see the thing in person, when you are the one experiencing it, when you are the one who's in the situation, that's gonna have the same effect because it's gonna be them in the photo. It's not gonna be a generic thing of a result or an outcome. It's gonna be them and they're gonna see themselves in the vision. And now if you just think back to the thing from before, you're gonna see how much their desire is gonna multiply just because they can see them personalized in the dream outcome. Just think about how much bigger it is for you when you see the thing in real life, and then think about your prospect when they get an image, they're gonna have the desire, and then just easily just follow that, how much easier it is to sell someone if their desire is so present and so high at that moment. And then the other side of that is how much you're gonna differentiate yourself from anyone else, because no one's doing this. No one else is gonna send them an image of themselves already in the dream outcome, in the DMs, on the sales call, where they're gonna experience, they're gonna feel this thing, oh shit, this is possible, I can actually achieve this. So if we tie that back into the the value equation, it's gonna be the dream outcome, they're gonna see it, and then the perceived likelihood of achievement, which is on top, is gonna be increased because they're gonna see, oh shit, it's possible physically because I can see it, and that way they can see that this is actually possible, and the perceived likelihood of achievement is just gonna be at 100% because they're gonna see it and it's gonna be right in front of them. And then the other bottom two components, so effort and sacrifice, is gonna be at 0 because at that moment they're just gonna see the dream outcome without any effort and sacrifice attached to it. And then time delay is also gonna be 0 because you're sending them the image as we speak. So that's gonna be it. That's how you make more money, by making people see the fucking vision. If you like this video, leave a like, leave any suggestions, comments down below, and then subscribe if you want help getting more and better clients.